Thank you for the time and opportunity that has been given to me. Introduce, my name is Maria Margareta Bulilingi. I came from grade 12 Social 6. Now I will present the significant work that I have made with the title of Impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on student interest in learning in grade 12 Social 6 Regina Pacis Bejawa High School. For word praise to our gratitude, we often thank Almighty God because for His blessing and grace we are still given health so that we can complete a paper with them COVID-19 on time. Reading and relate the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on interest grade 12 Social 6 SMA Social 6 Regina Pacis Bejawa High School was great to add insight to the coronavirus disease outbreak for readers as well as for readers. The completion of this paper is also secured from several references and from the knowledge we have. I fully realize that this paper is still far from what they expect, so criticism and suggestion are high expect as referendum of Bejawa January 15, 2021 order. Introduction. The serious background to the COVID-19 problems. Coronavirus is a virus that causes respiration infection. This virus organization and spread to other countries starting January 2020. Anyone can be infected by this virus forever, baby and young children, as well people who have weak immunity, will be more susceptible to attack the virus. Not only that, season conditions are also very influential. Coronavirus infection is more common among winter. Coronavirus can spread really easily through someone's splashing, touch the infected person and face, touching the eyes, nose, or mouth. Various symptoms that will cause several symptoms such as pretty high fever. Disconfliction. 1. This virus brings world to make activities suspend for a while by doing self-isolation at home. Starting from school, work and worship are carried out at home. In addition, this virus has an impact on virus pillars, one of which of the field of education. In this world of education, learning is usually done face to face. However, because of COVID-19, learning is done online from home. This distance learning requires each student to have a cell phone or laptop. This learning is carried out through the Google Classroom, Zoom, WhatsApp, and Edmodo learning application. Student learning grade 12 social 6 implement it. In addition, it also has a positive impact in this implementation. This is what will be discussed in chapter 3. The reason for choosing in the little of because it is right with the current situation, and I myself as a student in carrying out daily learning activities. The paper design of the school and student, especially students of grade 12 social 6, in implementing online learning in this main factory in this course, even though that government has provided alternative solution in providing assessment of student as requirement from promotion of graduation from institution when the current situation is as in is today. This transition of learning methods from forecast grade 12 social 6 to follow the path that can be taken so that learning can take place, and the co-choice in to use technology as an online learning medium. This technology is also actually not without problems. That are factors that hamper this grade 12 social 6 in the information, including 1. Mastery of technology is still low. It must be admitted that not all students of class grade 12 social 6 as proficient in using technology. The reason is because students who are in class grade 12 social 6 when their life are not very familiar with technology, and not all students are used to using technology in their daily life's day. 2. Freedom of facilities and infrastructure. On worship of technology support equipment is also a problem in itself. Is it no secret that the rate of teacher is still very low? So let only fulfill their things in order to fulfill their basic needs to his family. There are still teachers who have difficulties. The same things also happiness to grade 12 social 6 students, because not all of their parents are able to provide technology facilities to children. One of grade 12 social 6 students said that their parents have not been able to provide turnips to meet the learning requirement. Therefore, she looking for a solution by using her network handholds so that she could take part in the lesson. Even so, students of grade 12 social 6 students who are already have facilities but are not used for learning support media because of their present ignorance in weeding their children to use technology is listen. We use between lesson time to play games. Internet network online learning cannot be spared from the use on this internet network. Not all students grade 12 social 6 can be connection to the internet network. Even if someone used to Kindle network, sometimes its network is unstable because the geography location is still far away and the ranking of the clear signal. One of the grade 12 social 6 student who lives in Margela, Riau, Subdistrict Barat, District Ngada, said that he had to climb the hill to get a network. The impact that arises from the above factors makes students interested in learning grade 12 social 6 experience, including not expecting it learning, quickly feel bored, darkness, passive online learning, is also very influential on student interest in learning. Students feel bored because they do not meet their friends and teachers difficult. They also say that they are saturated and bored with the learning system that is currently being undertaken. Some of the grade 12 social 6 sector students started to develop instant mental. They no longer learn from the material given by the teachers, and when the teachers give an assignment, listen to how easy it is. They copy answer from the internet. The second is how the teacher the interest in learning of the grade 12 social 6 various learning models are suggested to be tired and students are inclined to study subjects no learning object that only accept teachers. Learning is now expect students to be active and collaboration fairly process to understand the material presented by the teachers and the teachers as a facilitator only. This process will make an impression and provide thinking skill and from good teacher. Student will be more creative, intelligent and thinking correctly as well as solve problems together and respect others. Students are interviewed so to because solving problems and then appear to present their work. This trains students to dare to express opinion and be responsible for what is said. Learning that is fun will be able to make student understand and motivate to learn, but all learning music change. Science March 16, 2020, students start learning online. The COVID-19 pandemic makes the situation forcing students to take teaching and learning activity online. The first week of high school, students at Regina Pacis Bajawa, grade 12, social 6, followed with the transmission of the elements of by assessment given by the teacher to Google Classroom. They were done well. The day continued, and after almost 2 months, grade 12 social 6 students we exposed to online learning. They interest begin to decline. Their entrance time is not like the first week of incoming, assessment being late. Don't those not feel upset, and they are even students who do not do the assessment many obstacles and found in the file. Many class grade 12 social 6 students complain that they do not have internet quota to participate in learning well. The extensions of fun learning actually becomes boring learning for students no longer as a subject but as an object of learning. Therefore, the class grade 12 social 6 subject teachers started step to motivate students again in learning, online learning, not having to force students to express learning targets such a face-to-face learning. But Regina Pacis Bajau teachers began to create a comfortable heart and convey students especially grade 12 social 6, to keep learning and welcome to future amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The teacher and the teacher invite students to maintain their health and keep us their spirit and career, socialization, and provide motivation to others to stay enthusiastic in learning. For example, the grade 12 social 6 students are asked for their opinion in implementing online learning and prevention of COVID-19 as had been done at Regina Patis Bajau High School, such as character surveys and environmental surveys that encourage each others and share with the study group. This aims to create a family atmosphere to dread long periods of time, not seeing each other as well as to profit mental. It remains from learning to arouse student enthusiasm for learning in addition to the above methods. Subject teachers sometimes provide learning material more interestedly and not only give assignment or question. The subject teacher makes a PowerPoint of introduction video or provides example of calculation so that students understand that material present. Chapter 4 close. The first conclusion on online learning, student can become less active in conveying that aspiration and talk so that it can result in learning that Saturday's grade 12 social 6 student who experience boredom in learning will get progress from learning outcomes. Therefore, a driving force is needed to motivate grade 12 social 6 students so that the enthusiasm from learning in limited condition currently require teacher understand and creativity. Second, my suggestions are that we should be able to take advantage of 1 day a week to learn to get knowledge related to the COVID-19 pandemic, which is still there. Hopefully, we will remain enthusiastic even though study at home. Our learning will be more fun if we determine or make learning again a book and determine of respective learning style. So much for me. Thanks.